This is the sales funnel.
Like like for you guys, I'd probably put affiliate in the same boat. They're not really always the same. Sometimes like it's kind of can be different, but they'll be your main two. So referral will be like you know what? It's probably gonna be more affiliate. It'll be more people that
they haven't got referrals. They got no clients.
Don't have much stuff to promote. That you can say, send us deals. We'll give you 25%, or we'll give you whatever our CAC
their
was,
clients,
whatever our normal
right?
CAC is. If you get someone to join, we'll give you our CAC. Because we know we're going to have to pay to acquire a customer anyway.
What's your next 10 minutes? I would rather give
it to an affiliate because the people that come from a referral or come from an affiliate, they stay longer and they pay more and they're usually better customers. Because they've come from a warm lead versus content, they've got a bit more trust, so they're willing to spend more for longer.
Trust, hear that word?
Is the same thing. You're going to be doing outreach for media partners, which is
I know this shit inside out partners.
Anyone interesting. So
I created
really
the industry.
The media partnerships, you're thinking values and attention.
I'm 51 now. I don't do it anymore, right?
So who fits our values? That's going to get us attention. Someone like Brian would be good. You guys said, "Oh, what's that going to do for us?" Well, he's a fucking 21-year-old that makes, a bunch of money. Like that's pretty interesting for any young Aussie guy. They'd be like, "Holy shit, this guy,
He's a 21-year-old that makes any money. What did I say to you, punters?
Also, with the media partnerships,
about targeting 18 to 24-year-olds. Well. A 21-year-old that makes a fucking lot of money.
So you want people that will help change your customers' beliefs on your behalf. So you guys will often be saying, you can make money, do long-term stuff, do this. You'll be playing the same message.
Of course we're going to say that.
Exactly. So when you can get someone...
Hear that, punters? You guys will often be saying, you can play on this, right? You heard him at the end say you can play on this. You guys will be making lots of money. You can play on this, right? That's a sales tactic. It's a funnel. Let's continue.
Else, completely independently, they're not a paid actor, they're a human person, and they start saying your beliefs without having really any affiliation. So it's not even a customer that's been indoctrinated by you. This is someone like Brian who's just a...
Did you hear that word? Indoctrinated. Think back to Nazi Germany. Indoctrination. Fucking hell, wow.
Random person from Singapore who's just pulled up and been making...
Some random person from Singapore. Listen to this sales funnel, people. Listen to it. Look at that board.
30K a month US at 21 was the easiest thing ever. I literally have a piss. I was in Amsterdam last week. He's going to say that, and then the kids, our audience is going to be like, what the fuck?
The kids, our audience, and now he says, what the fuck? They're targeting 18 to 24-year-olds. This is it. This is what I'm trying to fucking tell you, punters.
Yeah.
What is this? This bloke looks like a dickhead. How is he doing it? No disrespect.
Looks like a dickhead, no disrespect. Who the fuck treats their clients like that? Only I do, because I'm the fucking goat. Right? I tell you, if you don't want to fucking join, fuck off. Grow up. Put your name badge on. Get in line. These guys use a funnel sales technique. I don't use a funnel sales technique. I just tell you how it fucking is. Correct or not?
So that's what your media part.
Now they're laughing about taking $25,000 off people at a time. New punters, 18 to 24, indoctrinated into the game. There we go on.
Do. And all this stuff ideally gets you more leads. But if I get rid of all this again...
Yeah, get rid of it.
Whenever you have a constraint or some type of thing, this is something I learned from the...
What's a constraint? Something that ties you back, that you need to overcome. So this is what he's going to tell you now, right? I know this shit inside out, upside down. This guy's a joker.
Big Daddy Hormozy, one of many, many things that I've learned from Big Dog.
Shit. How was that, Dave?
It was pretty grouse, honestly.
Yeah. Didn't you fly in for the day and then fly home?
Yeah. Well, I did watch the UFC as well.
Can you hear the guy in the background going, oh, how was it? He's not worried about the fucking client at all. He's worried about what this bloke did at some UFC fight. Fucking children, these two. Absolute fucking children. They need to be fucking torn down because they're going to wreck families. This is what I'm saying to you, punters. All right?
Get KO'd, which was...
You went to it?
Yeah, I met him. I saw him at the airport afterwards. It was brutal.
Dude, what?
Yeah, I saw him having dinner with his team, and they were all like sitting around having steaks and stuff. I was like, oh, jeez, mate, poor bloke.
Far out.
It was literally the best and worst thing.
What?
Seeing Volk after the fight.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh my God, I was sitting there on my phone, I'm like waiting for my flight. I'm like, as you know, just gone through customs, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
I was just like, all right.
I messaged Leo and I said, mate, me and you need to have a meeting. I want to talk to you. Where do you live? I haven't got a reply from him yet. He won't reply to me. Because it's a girl. It's a girl.
My headphones in, I'm like dead to the world. I'm like pretty zoinked after a big week. And then I just looked over. I was like, what the fuck?
This guy in the background is the guy that runs your accounts. This bloke just said, I'm zoinked after a big week. And he laughs at it like, oh, he's having a party. What the fuck, punters? Come on. Let's get on with this. Let's break it down more.
I was like, that looks like Volk's head coach. Because I'm pretty into it. Like, I know. I was like, is that Joe Lopez? And I was like, oh shit, that's Volk. Like, oh my God. So I sat there for like 30 minutes. I'm like, oh God, I've got to go say hi, don't I? And eventually just went and said hi.
You did it?
I went and said hi because I was like, oh, I don't want to interrupt him at dinner.
Did you? Like he's fucking starstruck.
Literally, like, I was like,
you
it had to
do
be.
that. Like,
I know, I was
chance.
literally like, imagine I went home and I had to sit on that flight for 30 hours and having not talked to Volk. So that was brutal.
Flight.
It's a long flight to not have talked
The
to
bloke replying
he's a good
to
sport
this,
about, honestly. Like,
he's in the background
seems
here.
like a good dude.
yeah, he is a good
He's
bloke.
got good.
Seems like a good dude. You both seem like fuckheads.
He's good. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so the Hormozy thing.
Yeah.
Listen to this part.
How do you fix something?
How do you
One
fix something?
Is more. I was tempted to put 2 O's there for more, but no. So more, better.
George Moore. You would know who fucking George Moore is, you dickhead.
The reason I love this so much is because it's so simple and everything else is so hard. And another thing that he said that I thought was super interesting was that everything's fucking complex and hard. If your strategy is complex and hard, what do you think's going to happen? You're fucked because everything's inherently complex because you're trying to run a business, trying to scale.
That's what you said in the first
if
point,
you're
you
doing
dumb
something,
cunt.
you just have to be like, this is how you get more people to look at your stuff. You do more stuff, you do better stuff, you do new stuff. You do it in this order as well.
Punters. Think about that. More stuff, better stuff, new stuff. That's what the system has done over the last 12 months. This video, they recorded that in 2023, November, December, around that time frame. Watch the growth of the business. Then go back and use way back when on the internet, way back when. And look at their website when they first started, which was in something like early 2022. And they posted a couple of times changes to their websites in 2022. Look, I've done all the research on this shit, right? These sales fucking funnel fucking children.
What I love about this is because it confirms everything that I was thinking and it gives me a framework to look at it through, which is perfect. So I was at the event, I was like, fuck, this is pretty good shit.
They're dealing with the goat.
Thinking in this direction, but this absolutely just articulates it perfectly. So I'm happy to just use his explanation.
I'll articulate you
So
three
more
guys.
is like more outreach or more content. I would say more platforms. I would still, even though it's kind of new, I would say it's still more platforms because it's probably going to be very similar style. That kind of is a little bit abrasive towards not being new, but more platforms as in...
What do you mean by more platforms? Yeah.
What do you mean by more platforms?
Instagram, YouTube,
This is
Shorts,
the guy that
TikTok,
manages
doing more
your
platforms.
fucking money. This is the guy that manages your money. And he goes, what do you mean by more platforms? Oh, TikTok, Facebook, Insta, Twitter, the 4 pillars of the fucking backbone of the internet. And then you have OpenAI running underneath all 4 of them. Like I've taught you guys. Like I've shown in my videos. Fucking hell, how dumb's this bloke? And here's the system in the background that I just pointed at. Fucking hell. He doesn't know what more platforms means. Fucking hell, wow. But it's $25,000 for mentorship, and I give it away for free. Fucking hell, wow.
What else can you do more of? More customer success interviews.
Listen to this.
You do more potties. Like, you can imagine that there's a common theme here. It's like, if what we're doing is working.
Okay, punters, recorded in November, December 2023. Look how they're pumped up in 2024. Their advertising and their videos in 2024. Just go check out their page, the System Australia on TikTok. Right? And the fake webinars that I talk about.
We don't have to change anything just because it needs to be changed, or we don't have to change anything because it's been away. This might even be more sales reps, or even more people. If this shit doesn't work and you can't do any more, like, let's say, for example, you're posting 4 or 5 times a week on YouTube, that's your maximum. Probably will be your maximum. That's like a lot. You post once or twice a day on short.
If this shit doesn't work and that's your maximum, does that sound like clutching at straws? Like putting a 3 kilo bug girl on to claim 3 kilos to get from 56 down to 53 so you can win a race? Oh, punters. It makes common sense, doesn't it? It's a sales funnel, for fuck's sake.
Form, you're doing all the potties, a couple of everything a week, and you're like, well, it's not actually getting us any more. The more we do is not leading to more results because we've hit diminishing returns. That's when you go to better. So that's when you'd be like, all right, how can we improve?
Going to diminishing returns, not making money. Remember, November, December 2023, punters.
Improve content. Can we train the team?
Can we train a team? What do you need to train? If you're successful, hold the fuck on. If you're successful, you don't need to train a sales team. You don't need a sales team. I'm the punter known as a goat because I sit here and I do it by myself, right? That's what I say to people. Go join flashytips.com if you don't fucking like me. Listen to this sales funnel.
You might be thinking get better results.
Get better results. You might be thinking get better results. Because Leo knows that they got shit results. This is all on fucking YouTube. You can all watch it. Fucking hell. Wow.
Whatever. If that doesn't work and you can't do better for the absolute life of you, that's when you go to new as a last resort.
If you can't do better for the absolute life of you, does that scream desperation or not? Punters, come on. Let's be real.
And think, this is basically like, fuck something. Like, you're just like, all right, like new offer, like, new product line, whatever, we got to change something, do something new.
What did they just do recently? Product guarantee. Product guarantee. Guaranteed return on your investment. Guaranteed fucking payback, right? Am I making sense now, punters? Do you need to see any more, or do I just... I'll go a little bit further, and then I'll post it, all right? I know this industry inside out, punters. Come on.
That has to be based on data, though. Like, that's... If you don't have your numbers...
How can you get data on new shit?
No, as in previous shit. Like, for example...
How can you get data on new shit, he says. And fucking Leo says, no, on previous shit. So that's rehashing old leads, right? That's when old leads become important. Listen.
If your churn rate or your customer activation rate just went to 0 one day and everyone in your community was 0, you'd be like, all right, well, fuck. Like, what do you do? And how do you get data on new shit is talk to customers.
Listen to this.
AKA...
Where'd they find a sort of shit?
Ask.
What worked? Like
what do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want? What
do you want?
outcome do you want? Like, You just literally say that.
No shit.
Because like,
So it's this is selling the world and deliver an atlas. What do you want? Yeah, well, I'll give that to you, but it's going to cost you X, and you need to say this for me, right? It's about fucking referrals at this point. Yeah, we can see what path this is leading, going down. Fucking hell, it's not rocket science, punters.
what's an offer?
Yeah.
You get.
Next words, he said, "What's an offer?" I'm telling you how he's going to fucking script it. Correct or not?
Or you get X.
You get X. X is a variable in a fucking algebra sum. Yeah? A plus B equals C. X plus Y equals Z. Correct or not? We've all done that in grade 6.
I get Y.
You get X. I'll give you 6 months free, but I get fucking 3 referrals from you, of your friends. Huh, wow. Secret commissions. It's illegal in Australia, isn't it? Secret commissions. I think it is. Pretty sure.
What do you want? What's X? Like, so you're solving for X. When you have to do something new for an offer.
This is why I've told you and I've shown you that the fake webinars are fucking fake. Because they say to punters, come in this webinar and say that you made this much money and we'll give you X at the end. Or Y, whatever it is. Fucking hell. It's all plain as day right here on the ball, punters.
It's like, I've got to make a new offer. You get X. So X might be an outcome. So it might be an outcome, but it also might be the mechanism, as in how it's getting delivered. It might be the actual delivery. So it might be like 1-to-1. It might be 1-to-many. It might be do it yourself. Like there's, like this is where you get into like, you have to figure out like how much support do they need, what's their budget, like really dial in on the customer again and start from there. But is that clear? Does that make sense? Or are you just kind of like, what the fuck?
100%.
No, he's a dumb
It's
cunt.
fucking awesome.
He's hopeless.
Good.
That's why he says fucking awesome, because he's a dumb cunt.
Better than you.
Right.
Yeah, start with that. Yeah,
All three
like
of them
the
are.
first port of call
Anyway, punters,
is, like
I
I
just
said, you
proved
have a
it to you.
10x with your YouTube. You have a 10x with
I
your
just
short
proved it
form.
to you. I just proved it to you.
And the other thing that
Again,
like,
I can prove it
actually,
100
I fucking
times over.
completely forgot.
We win when
The
you win.
real